I want to go through a process with you all if you're not clear as to what the degree programs are here at Lone Star, or if you're not quite sure which degree plan you should be on. It sounds rather simple, but yet it's very difficult because we do have a lot of choices at Lone Star. You do have to decide a degree plan because that is a plan and the outline that you'll follow while you're at Lone Star. Sometimes those are easy to switch and other times are more difficult and cause you to take more classes. So I don't want you to waste your time and money on classes that you don't need in the future. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the Lone Star College webpage, lonestar.edu. Right here in the upper left-hand corner are the programs of study. That's what you want to click on. These are all of the different programs of study that Lone Star has. There are several. I believe that's 16. These classes here that we're looking at, those are specific classes that will transfer to universities. Some of you are here because your intention is to transfer to a major university. Some of you are here, you need to get the education or certification that you need to be in the field of study that you're in. So on this side over here, these are called academic transfers. That means they transfer to major universities. Right here are the workforce degrees. Those will not necessarily transfer to a major university. So if you want to get into the workforce now, do some work, and go back to school, you'll want to talk later on in a number of years when you've saved up more money, you'll want to talk to your advisor about the best way to do that. I'm going to click on the workforce degrees. There are 4 different areas. You have business, computer, technology, energy, manufacturing trades, health, emergency, and personal services. Many of the students that we get in are interested in the vet tech track. Many of the students that are coming here are interested in nursing. Those are and business. If you don't know what you want to do in that area, or if you're sure that you want to do those, just click on it. So right now, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to the health and emergency and personnel services. So if you go down on this web page here, they have all of the different degrees. Remember, these are AAS degrees, so these do not transfer to universities necessarily. But if you stay and you get your AAS, these are the things that you can do with them. If you're interested in being a dental assistant, there's dental hygiene and there's dental assistants. Please notice that those are available at Kingwood. I'm not sure they're here at Tomball because Tomball is not marked. So if you're interested in the dental hygiene area, you'll want to notice that they are not here at the Lone Star office. The dental assistant, I can click on that even further to know, because that's just a certification. It'll give you a summary right there. They have a cute little flyer. And what I'm looking for are career options. They give you the career options. So if you go into this area, you can be a dental assistant. And you can get your certification in that. To be honest, you would have to research that and know exactly what that is. I'm just going to click the back button because I don't want to redo all of my research all at one time. So they have all the different programs for the medical professional fields. EMT, fire, there's your health if you're just interested in coding. I've had students interested in that. However, that is not at Tomball. So you can go down through their massage therapy. You might be able to, let's see if we can go through. Nope, I can't sort those by. Okay, so if it's a dark circle, the full program is offered. If it's a light circle, that means that partial of the program is offered. So be aware of that if you want to go into the workforce. Those are the workforce degrees. I'm going to go and I'm going to hit the back button. That's going to bring me back to the different workforce degrees. Students oftentimes will come in, they'll get a certification in a workforce degree, they'll go out, they'll work, they'll save money, and then they want to come back to school. Just know that not all of those classes you took will transfer over. Many of you are interested in the academic transfers. The main question that people have is that they see these 16 options here, and they're like, I don't know what I want to do with my life yet. And you know what? That is okay. What you have here, you have the AA and the AS. Those are the two basic type of different associate degrees. Basics. And then they have other specialties within those fields. The Associate of Arts, if you don't know what you want to do, personally, and none of these down here, the other 14 just don't jump at you, what I recommend to students to do is click on the AA degree, the Associate of Arts. Go down. Okay. There's the overview here. It gives you a summary. You need to read it. And then right down here, you have the fields of study. It looks like it can get you into business, criminal justice, music, speech communication, international studies, and teaching. If you're transferring, you have to make sure that you're in the right associate's degree to transfer. I will show you how to do that in another video. Here's the program plan. In the research project that I'm asking you to do, I am going to want you to print this because these are the classes that you're going to have to take in the Associate of Arts program. You have 6 credits of communication. One of those has to be English, and then you would take a speech. 3 credits in math, and they have to be from any of these credits. 8 credits of life or physical sciences. Keep in mind, those are 2 classes with 2 labs. 1 lab goes with each class. You do have to do a creative arts. Here's your English. You need 3 credits of either English, philosophy, I can't remember what the HUMA is, or a foreign language. History, government, 2 classes of government, a social or behavior class. Those are like your psychologies, government, things like that. Component area options, so you get to choose on those. Either another English or and I believe you do have to take a PE. And then you'd have 18 electives. So you can try out things in different fields. That's the AA degree. The AS is the other basic degree that gives a summary, computer science, biology, biomedical, civil engineering, any kind of engineering. On those degrees, let's look at the plan here. This is the part you'll want to print. You still have the 6 credits of communications. You still have, look at that, you have 2 math classes now. We've increased the math classes. You have 4 life and physical sciences. There's your creative arts. 3, just 1 class, and you could take a second English, which is what most people do, or you could go into the humanities, or again, 1 foreign language. 2 classes in history, that's pretty standard. 2 in government, again, standard. So, and you do have 1 other component area, so you would be taking a full year of your English classes. So what happened between the AA and the AS is that the AS is math and science based. The AA is language based or English history based. So what I recommend to students and my own children that went through this, I ask them, are you better at science or math, or are you better at reading and writing, or maybe even a foreign language? And that's how they kind of decided which way to go. If you have no clue if these other specialties like through here aren't popping out at you, you would go with either an AA, just an Associate of Arts, a general one, or an Associate of Science while you take time to figure some of that stuff out. Okay, that's what I recommend to students. For the project, you will need to print that program of study. The reason why I want you to do that is because this is your degree plan. these are the classes that you will be required to take. If you take the Associate of Arts degree and you switch over to the Associate of Science, what's going to happen is that your math classes will be different in some cases. You will have to retake your math and or science class, and you don't want to do that. That's a waste of money. The same goes as for the Associate of Science. However, the Associate of Science Maths will cover the Associate of Arts Math and Science. And then the Englishes are all the same. So if you're really not sure and you absolutely don't know what to do, I tell students, I advise them to go ahead and look at this Associate of Science if you have any kind of skill in math and science. So that's how I recommend people to figure out the direction that they want to go in. And of course, you would always talk to your advisor and get other opinions and talk to other professors about what they think.